Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Your Love Story for December 2019. And this is for you coming from Capricorn. So let me first give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. The first card that I'm going to pull will be to do with your first 15 days of December. And this is for you coming from Capricorn. So let me pull this card. Well, in the area of finding a new romance, it says you will have a lot of difficulties to get together, or there will be complications, or if you do connect with a new romance in the first 15 days of December, it will be a very troublesome one. So don't rush into it. There are many things that can go very wrong. Take your time, study the situation, study the person. Now I'm going to pull another card about an ongoing romance that you may have. How is that going to be in the first 15 days of December? It's a card of control. And the card says that everything you do with your ongoing partner, try to give way. Don't stand your ground. Don't be stubborn. Don't dominate. And you will do much better in the first 15 days. If you do provocation words or provocation action, then you're going to see that things get very bad to the point of breaking up in the first 15 days with your ongoing romance. And let's see what your marriage says now. Well, as you can see, it's not a very good card. There's lightning all over the place, which means that any time problems in the first 15 days of December can trouble your marriage. So it's you listening to me, create harmony, not bring up situations, don't bring up instances of the past that can create plenty of issues. Otherwise, you'll see that your marriage goes into a spiral and the first 15 days are going to be very unhappy for you. Now we're going to go to the last 16 days of December, and I'm going to again pull a card regarding a new romance possibility. Now, this is a very good card. It says that if you do meet somebody in the form of a new romance possibility, you are going to be very lucky with this romance, and things are going to sprout into togetherness, and the bonding will be wonderful, and long-termness will also follow. So last 16 days show a perfectly good match for you is waiting for you. What about an existing romance? How are you going to do with that? Let's see. Some complications are seen with your existing romance. It's got to do with finances or a miscalculation or a misinformation. Something's going very wrong. So the last thing you want to do is to start an argument. If you do, then the things will happen and follow on, and things will get worse and worse. So be calm, assess every word you say, think carefully before you do anything, and that way you will be better with your existing romance. Now, what about your marriage and family? Marriage especially. Let's see what the card says. This is a card of Mars and Venus, and so there's a conflict between the two of you where marriage is concerned. These are the possibilities. You can stop the possibilities from taking place by simply realizing that I've advised you to be calm, to be on the polite side, do not show aggression, don't be provocative with your words, and you will bring everything under control. Everything is possible, it's all within you. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. So let's see, there'll be some people with lucky ages. You coming from Capricorn, excuse me. You're coming from Capricorn. Now, this is an extremely good card for you, showing money is very possible, and also love situations very wonderful. So this, I would say, if you happen to be the ages of 17 or 26 or 35 or 44 or 53 or 62 or 71 or even 80, you're going to have plenty of good luck in the areas of romance and marriage, all the bonding and all the togetherness and all the wonderful surprises. This is going to be there. If you're not of these ages, then I should meet you one day, or you should meet me one day through WhatsApp or through Skype or through Facebook Messenger, and we can have a 90-minute session which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 8 or 9 years in all areas of your life. We'll talk about that later. Now I'm going to pull a card about caution. That means this card will tell you the ages which I'm going to mention. People have to be very cautious in the area of romance and marriage. And you coming from Capricorn. So this card is a card of depression. So it says if you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75 or even 84, you have to be very cautious in the month of December. Things can go very, very wrong where romance or marriage is concerned. Be careful what you say, be careful what you do. Things can get out of control very quickly. We will talk about colors. Well, colors are very important because every planet represents colors, and what you wear waist upwards will definitely represent a good card or bad planet or good planet for you coming from Capricorn. Right, from this card, I'm going to mention that dark blue is going to be one of your best colors. So wear plenty of dark blue during the month of December, especially waist upwards, and you will find plenty of good luck coming for you in areas of romance and marriage. Bonding would be wonderful. Togetherness would be great. Now I'm going to pull a card to show attachment to, meaning who would be wanting to attach to you in terms of a romance and who would you be interested. And this is the card of Libra. So I would say from here that if you happen to be in Libra, well, you definitely are in Capricorn, but if you happen to meet somebody in Libra, I would say definitely pay attention because it is planned that you should meet this person. And if your ongoing romance or your marriage partner is from Libra, that would also mean that harmony would be wonderful. So the presence of Libra is going to be very exciting for you to meet people from Libra. And now we will talk about direction energy. So there are 9 planets surrounding Earth. When we look left, right, straight forward, and we will always be looking at a planet or another. And from this card, I'm going to say that the direction west is very important for you. So face west as far as romance and marriage areas are concerned in the month of December. And you will attract a lot of inspiration. You will have the aura, which will be very conducive for romance or marriage. And lastly, PM or AM. Well, a day can change at 12 noon. So I would say with this card, let's see, whether it's AM or PM, I'll explain to you. So it's going to be PM. So that means from 12 noon until 12 midnight, you're going to have plenty of opportunities and the energy of romance and the helpfulness to marriage from 12 noon to 12 midnight. That's when you should make your move or discuss whatever you want in the area of romance and marriage. Well, I'll give you some information about a 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 8 or 9 years. And with this information, you'll be able to be better than the rest. It will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. And with all that information, I'll show you how to reach that supernatural energy that you have within you. You have it, I have it, everybody has it. Some call it the soul, some call it the guide. And we can reach that to make use of that energy. And I'll show you how to do it. And I will also show you how to formulate your personal lucky lottery numbers, how you can do it yourself. I'll teach you the methods. And I'll give you your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones and your lucky days and your lucky directions, a lot of information from the universe, so that you can have your next 8 or 9 years in every area of your life, be it job, business, finance, romance, marriage, family, or even health. I'll give you a lot of details. And so send me that email at andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, I wish you a good month of December. Thank you and goodbye.